Hello and welcome back to another Ahsoka video. Season 1 is come and gone, so today I'm going to highlight the top moments of the season. Let me know some of your best moments from Season 1 down in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe if you like Star Wars content like this. Before we get going, I'll start with some quick honorable mentions. C-3PO has been a staple in the Star Wars franchise since the beginning. George Lucas even wanted to tell the story through the perspective of the droids at one point. Even though I think we all want to see Princess Leia and even Luke Skywalker recast and back in Star Wars, it was nice to see 3PO come in to defend Hera at the request of General Organa. 3PO has become an iconic character along with R2 as someone who bridges all of Star Wars. Another honorable mention is Sabine finally unlocking her Force potential. A moment that definitely splits the fandom, but I really believe it probably could have won fans over if the show had some better exposition and character moments with Ahsoka and Sabine throughout the series. Number 6. The score in Ahsoka Season 1 stood out to many fans as something that was missing from Star Wars shows in years past. Kevin Kiner has shown he is capable of scoring all of Star Wars if they will hire him. Working with Dave Filoni for years in animation, there's been a lot of reasons Filoni keeps bringing back Kiner. Kiner does what other composers seem afraid to do when scoring Star Wars. He brings in John Williams' classic score back in, but in a new way, by mixing the motifs really well into his own creations. John Williams is at the core of Star Wars, and his legacy should continue in the stories where appropriate. Number 5. Ahsoka vs. Morgan Elsbeth. Going back to Season 2 of The Mandalorian, we knew that Morgan was a formidable foe for Ahsoka, but after the Great Mothers give her an extra Night Sister magic buff, we get to see the extra choreography that Diana Lee Inosanto has been hiding. Bruce Lee's goddaughter can certainly bring it, and probably so much so that they have to hold her back at times. This magic-infused blade clashing into Ahsoka's lightsabers was quite the spectacle, both visually and audibly. Number 4. Ezra building his lightsaber. It's not just because building a lightsaber is a dream for every single aspiring Jedi on Earth. For a Rebels fan, it was great to finally talk more about Kanan Jarrus, aka young Caleb Dune. I think more exposition early could have built up this moment even more, but it was still great. And Huyang finally revealing to us the troubled backstory between Ahsoka and Sabine. The show didn't have as many great character building moments as I was hoping for, but this one was the best in the series for me. Number 3. Ahsoka and Sabine vs. Shin, Marrok, and Baylan. Episode 4 probably had some of the best duels we've ever seen in Disney Star Wars. I wasn't sure if this should count as two separate moments, but since it's really all happening back to back, I didn't want to split up Baylan and Ahsoka into their own number. Starting in the forest with Marrok getting cut down with ease and bursting everyone's fan theories, and Sabine doing her best to blast away Shin before having to defend with a saber. Unable to access her Force potential, she relies on her Mandalorian weapons to get an edge. Cutting between all the encounters was done really well too. Then the main course was Ahsoka vs. Baylan. Ray Stevenson's presence was massive in this fight. It's certainly a tragedy that he is gone, but we should celebrate his accomplishments with this character. The duels in this episode will go down as some of Disney Star Wars' best, especially Ahsoka and Baylan's. Raise a glass for Ray Stevenson, gone too soon. Number 2. Baylan Skoll's chase for power. Baylan's hunt has led him to the giant statues of the Mortis gods, the first live-action adaptation of anything this heavy in lore in Star Wars. Massive unanswered questions from Season 3 of the Clone Wars. Dave Filoni mentioned their story might not be over back in 2020, and here we are now, at the doorstep of something connected to extremely powerful Force gods. I've got some theories on my channel if you're interested in checking those out. Number 1. Anakin in the World Between Worlds. The idea that Anakin could appear in the Ahsoka show was very popular when the show was first announced, even the fact that they would meet in the World Between Worlds. While those details were left unexplained, it was a great experience to see Hayden Christensen come back and interact with a character we all know means a lot to his journey, as well as how much Anakin means to Ahsoka's. There's so much cool stuff about this encounter, from the references to Anakin's past to showing us the Clone Wars beginning with Anakin and Ahsoka. Seeing Hayden spin around the saber as well as youngster Ariana Greenblatt having her fair share of moves was also great. Anakin's presence was something that was greatly missed in the sequel trilogy, so it's nice to see creators like Dave Filoni put him where he belongs. So there you have it, the top moments from Ahsoka Season 1. Let me know your favorite moments down in the comments below, and as always, if you like Star Wars content, be sure to like and subscribe for more. I hope to see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you.